So a couple of tanks have made it through my cordon. Start moving some of my javelin teams up in preparation to attack that armour. My fire missions coming down on top of that, and we've finally got some infantry contacts now. Special forces as well. Getting a bit slow. Just moving. Fox Company. Taking a casualty. I've definitely got fire superiority over the enemy. Gotta be careful fighting these special forces teams because they have the RPG-29, which is accurate and it's deadly. So I figure that ATGM has been taken out now, been suppressed. I want to get my tanks in the fight so they can support my infantry. Move fire team back. One buddy aid. So I have good foothold in the town now. Starting to encounter some enemy resistance, but I have good supporting fires. As I move into the town, I'm entering, my guys are entering sort of kill zones that the enemy set up, starting to encounter more solid resistance. And those guys are in a crossfire there. Engagements like this at these ranges, Marines with their 12-man squads. Well, let's take another casualty. I thought I might have been safe moving into there, but encountered a couple of enemy strong points here. I've encountered an enemy bunker here as well. MGL 140s are great, they're suppressing the enemy bunker. So I'm just doing fire by maneuver here, maneuvering my forces into positions where they can bring overwhelming firepower on the enemy. So now it's time to move the tanks in. So fire HE round into that building. There were an enemy there before. Also pounded it with AT4s. Pounded it with grenades. I found one of those tanks that moved around from the flank earlier. And he's not shooting. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Let's move my other tank up. They need to work in teams. Shoot and scoot. Oh, my tanks run into a problem here. It's like anti-personnel mines. And then it's daytime, the sun's just come up. I'm really glad those weren't AT mines. But I guess the enemy would not expect me to bring my tanks in here. There's more. This is pure luck I did not run my infantry up there. The tank's relatively unscathed. So multiple firefights, multiple infantry contacts on either side. But due to the positioning of both my platoons, they can mutually support each other. This really is a much more deliberate, controlled, coordinated attack than my earlier assault that I did. RPG-9, RPG-29 just wasted a whole lot of my guys in their building. Lucky they were all on separate floors. But still, that was deadly. At least I think it was an RPG-29. Pretty much half the casualties I sustained were right in that attack. whole lot of firepower is brought to bear on that enemy command HQ unit. A whole lot. So I need to start moving my engineers up because I'm nearing my objectives. I want my engineers to breach a hole in the wall and assault that tall high-rise 4-story building in front of the objective. RPG team, RPG 29, no casualties, just lightly wounded. Enemy, apart from the odd RPG, which is something to take very seriously, is not getting fire superiority on me. I don't even know what hit those guys on top of that building, whether it was an RPG. I'll try and bring my tank weapons to bear on those squads there. My artillery is limited, so I'm going to kind of have to not rely on it. Enemy bunker is